Morning, everyone. Well, in this time, we see lots of messages of warning and of correction that come through the scriptures. And so it continues today. And we have a look at the Old Testament from the prophet Jeremiah. Now, remember, Jeremiah was a prophet of the time of the exile. In fact, this is very early on in Jeremiah's ministry, if you like. And he says, God says, listen to my voice, then I will be your God, and you shall be my people. Remember, the people were in exile because they hadn't actually listened to what God was saying, and they'd been dragged off into Babylon. And he's saying to them, listen to my voice. If you do, then I will be your God, and you shall be my people. Jesus continues, as we see in the scripture, he says, he who is not with me is against me, and he who does not gather with me scatters. I want to pick up on that very quickly, because there are many people who still say, well, believe in God and do what you like. Are they really with God? Because they are not buying into the whole message of Christ. And there's a big word which I sometimes say to the teens. I say, this is a swear word, commitment. Commitment. How committed are we to Jesus? And we would need to reflect on that today, because Jesus is warning us. He said, he who is not with me is against me. Are we with God or aren't we? We might well ask ourselves the question, who is God in our lives? Who is God in our lives? What things do we allow to get in the way of our relationship with God? And we do. There are many things. There are so many distractions around the place. People say, well, what are you doing on Sunday? Oh, no, we've got a family commitment, so we're not going to get to Mass. Where's God in that decision? So that family should be going to church together and then do what they want to do afterwards. Or else to apologize to the gathering that we're going to, saying, look, we might be a bit late. We need to go to Mass first. Who's God in our lives? Important thoughts today. You keep yourselves well. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.